going on YouTube? How's everybody today? So I want to talk about a band that I mentioned in yesterday's review, a band that Andy Sabic used to be in, but he quit before this album was released, so he didn't really play on it. The name of the album is Telescopic Mind by the band Tussle. This is their 2006 album, released on Smalltown Supersound. And yesterday I kind of screwed myself because I said it wasn't really good, and it actually is pretty good. Actually, it's quite awesome music if you're into like instrumental, very groove oriented, very rhythmic instrumental music. It has elements of like krautrock and improv and experimental and electronica and a lot of funk in it too. A lot of, you know, bassy grooves interacting with like two drummers, and the drummers use like found objects such as drums, customized drum kits, bottles, buckets, metal drums, bicycle wheels, bells, marimbas, xylophones, all this shit, cowbell drums, floor toms, and it's basically just like very much so like drummer and bass oriented, with complemented by weird, synthesizers and keyboards, a lot of squiggles and walls of synth sometimes, loud sustained hums and shit. But it's very much so like booty shaking music, like very much so demands your interaction, demands your attention. It's very much so stuff you can just get down to in your living room when no one's looking. Very fun music, very cool. And another thing worth noting about this album is that pretty much every second song is like some little experimental interlude that doesn't really have any groove to it at all. Just like weird noises complemented by like a weird humming or a grumbling and weird squelches and beeps that only last like somewhere between like 50 seconds to 2 minutes, and they're just kind of there just to, I don't know, just keep you on your toes, I guess. I don't really know what's going on with these experimental interludes. Someone online said they're there to cleanse your mental palate a little, and I don't know, calm you down, I guess. But this is their second full-length LP, and bands that they sound like instrumental bands like Holy Fuck and ESG. They have elements that I hear of like that band Chick Chick Chick, that's the exclamation mark band, but they also get compared to this genre of music I'm not really overly familiar with, krautrock, and they get compared to bands like Kraftwerk and Cluster. They said this music kind of sounds like you're driving down an Autobahn road in Germany, I guess. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with that, but the songs do start off with like a little simple ideas, like the groovy songs. Just like a little bit of like a drum riff or like a keyboard riff, just some like simple bass line sometimes. I'll just build on that, like this one just starts off with like a bass, adds hand claps, and then the drummers kick in later, and just all the songs are pretty much slow builders except for the interludes, where it's just pretty much flying by the seat of their pants, just weird experimental tracks. Cover art's pretty colorful, lots of weird kind of diamond prisms type shit going on there. Things with weird dimensions. I don't know if that's supposed to reflect the weird music. I don't know. Weird angles. This one looked like, I don't know, some sort of laser flying through the sky, and then someone kind of jizzed on the cover. I don't know. It wasn't me. Yeah, I'm not sure what this abstract art's supposed to represent exactly, but it's there. This one looks like some sort of underwater sea creature, one of those like anemones or something like that. Something without a spinal cord, I'm sure. And yeah, colorful, but I don't know, it's pretty simple. Maybe it reflects the music and the fact that it's, got all these weird angles, but it's just two-dimensional. I don't know. But it's very much so groovy music. If you're into instrumental groove rock, this is some pretty prime stuff there. For sure, I would recommend this to anybody who likes getting down and boogieing to like weird funk songs and stuff like that too, because this is pretty much just modernized electro funk, instrumental shit. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, Andy Sabic from Rediver is not on this album though. He was in their debut album. He was a bass player in it, so they had to rotate the lineup a bit. But yeah, they formed in 2001. They're based in San Francisco. Second full-length album, released in 2006 on Smalltown Supersound. It's 12 songs. 12 tracks, 47 minutes long, released in 2006, Tussle, Telescopic Mind, pretty groovy shit.